Well, it's a brand new task for you as a DoorDash Dasher. What is it? What is it actually called? What do you have to do? And of course, are you going to earn some more money for it? This is what I'm calling the DoorDash Dasher Item Audit. Why do I say Item Audit? Because it is so new that we don't even have an official name for this yet. Hey, drop a like on this video if you appreciate me bringing this to you before DoorDash even has a support page for it. My name is Mike. If this is the first time you and I are meeting, I've been doing gig work since 2015, and I'm excited to bring this to you today. The Dasher Item Audit, imagine this. So you're dashing, I'm out there doing my thing, and I get an offer, right? I'm doing my thing. Hey, I'm at a restaurant typically. I'm getting my offer. And they put it in the bag, right? Okay, sweet. Now you're on your way. But hold on, you got to back up. Go back to that restaurant, because with this new task, you're going to have to do this stuff first before you can put it in your vehicle, before you can be off to the delivery. This Dasher Item Audits that we need an official name from DoorDash. So make sure to subscribe. I'll let you know as soon as this drops here. And then B, what's involved? Let me show you. So this is all going to center around, are the items correct? If you're watching live, I got a question in the live chat, or you can comment down below if you're watching in the replay. I appreciate you being here. Who determines if items are correct at the pickup? Okay. Well, again, on DoorDash's support page, having staff confirm the items, nothing. There's no results pages yet. There is nothing on DoorDash's support page yet. Dashers really just started to notice this in the past 24 hours. I just saw this like yesterday. So let me show you the process here and then problems of what you might expect when you're dashing. So here's the order request right here. Now, I saw this on Earn by Time. Please let me know in the live chat or the comment section if you've seen this on Earn Per Offer. So I was dashing. It said $16.50 per active hour plus tips. Okay, seems pretty straightforward, right? It was 3.5 miles estimated for 20 minutes. And then it said this: pick up at so-and-so, the bagel factory, ask staff to confirm items. So what happens when you make a request, or I should say pickup rather, at a restaurant? Well, I go in there, I say, hey, I got a DoorDash for Sam, for Mike, whatever it's going to be, and that's it. And then here you go. And then you put it in your car and then you're off, right? This is going to be possibly, we can call it a roadblock, but if you're paid for it, would you mind doing this? Okay. So it might be Earned by Time. Let us know what you've seen here. So then you get this screen. So step 1 of 2 at the top, show instructions to so-and-so restaurant staff. All right. So I'm going to get in there. I have my little pickup screen. I'm looking at, okay, yeah, it's pickup for Mike. It's at this. Here's what I'm expecting to pick up. And then it says, can you show this screen to staff? Here's what you're going to do. Staff instructions. Open the bag. We're going to talk about problems here, but please comment in the live chat or the comments. What problems do you anticipate might happen if you tell the staff, I got these instructions from DoorDash. Can you open the bag? And then the restaurant needs to show each item to the Dasher, you. They're going to replace any missing items. I have so many questions. Do you have questions? And speaking of, I'm going to take your Q&A after this live stream. I want to make sure everyone gets the info. If you want access to all our Q&As, click that join button down below. Join as a Team VIP channel member. They're going to replace any missing items. Oh, you know what, Mike? We did forget the blueberry bagel. Oh, darn. I thanks for checking. And they replace it, or I guess add it, and then they reseal the bag. Well, it's going to look like this. This is literally the bag that I got yesterday from this restaurant. So we need to ask ourselves, why am I getting this prompt? Here's what I'm thinking. And again, this was just breaking within the last 24 hours. Can you please drop a like in this video? Again, if you appreciate me bring this to you first. So is this a restaurant location that has a certain percent higher errors in order accuracy? Is it a percent above the average? Like, hey, if you're like 8% higher errors than everyone else, you're going to get flagged for this. If it's like a bump of reported errors in the last week, you're going to get flagged for this. If you're doing something against the merchant agreement, I don't know, I don't see those merchant agreements as a Dasher, you're going to get more of these. I will say this, guys. I will say that is a Grubhub orange sticker. Now, I don't know the terms of service. I don't see these merchant agreements as a Dasher. I feel like you don't want to have a Grubhub sticker if you're packaging a DoorDash offer. Probably not what DoorDash wants you to do. And to boot, it's like torn in half or something. I don't know. At least it looks like it's like torn in half and they just used like a little half of the sticker. If I'm the restaurant, I'm just going to tell you guys, you probably shouldn't do that. You should probably buy the super cheap sticker seals for DoorDash. You can get like 300 in a roll for like nothing. Anyway, let's move on. Any problems that you'd imagine? Okay. So I'm telling the staff to do this. What problems might arise? Let me know in the live chat or type it down below in the comments section. And then let me give you my thoughts on this. This was my first ever one. Dashers are just noticing this. Here's what can happen. I said in my recent video, please watch that after this one. I accepted everything on DoorDash for 8 hours. You're going to want to see there was like 3 or 4 new things in that video alone on DoorDash. So check that after this one. Number one, the staff's going to be like offended. They're going to be like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Why do you want us to open a sealed bag? We literally do this like hundreds of times a week. We've done this for years. Why would you ever want us to open a sealed bag? So they're going to get offended. Number two, is it your responsibility as a Dasher to audit the merchant process? That is my big question. Is it your responsibility as a Dasher to audit the merchant process? So, should you have your Dashers check that menus are accurate, right? That hours of operation are accurate, that they're doing their job accurately. The job is to pack the customer's item accurately. So much so that you have to open the bag, literally audit this stuff, show me everything. Okay, yeah. And then that's all. This is an audit. That's all this is. Should your Dashers do that? Maybe if I get paid enough. So let me show you if you get paid for this. Let's go on here. So again, we saw the bag. We discussed some problems. And again, I want to see your responses right now. Here's the next step. So you show them the instructions and then here's the offer. So you're going to go through this with them. Ask the staff to show the items. Only staff can open sealed bags. Keep that in mind. And obviously only if you get this prompt. So you're going to click on the check mark if they have it or the X if they don't have it. Pretty easy enough. Okay. Any extra pay for doing this? Checking the items, show me every single one. Is it going to take a lot of time? No, but if we're talking in the macro, you're adding more time to the Dasher process. So no, it doesn't take a lot of time to do this, but you're adding steps to the Dasher process. Item audits, you're adding receipt pictures. So once I do pick it up, then you get the added, take a picture of this receipt. I had a problem on that on my last shifts. It's already in my hot and cold bag. It's already on the floor in the bag, and I'm getting ready to put my I'm leaving. Then it's like, oh yeah, take a picture of the receipt. So one thing doesn't add a lot of time, but if you're adding receipt pictures, if you're adding item audits, this is adding time to the Dasher process. We talk about problems of this thing. A problem for the Dasher is I don't want to do this. I don't want to spend my time adding any more time to my Dasher process, especially for no pay. So this does not have, at least at the time of filming this, any extra pay. So there was a newer feature announced from DoorDash. You can watch the live stream replay if you want, called Dasher Tasks, which is like this. Let me show you. A Dasher task was this, menu photos. So it said, hey, submit one photo of the menu. If you need to take different pages, just submit photos of each, page or the first 2 pages here, and then you'll get an extra $1. Here's an example. This is a Dasher task. It's adding to the process. It takes more time. Again, literally, it does not take a lot of time, but you add that up over shifts, over days and weeks and months. Could I have done 2 more offers in the week and earn an extra $15 for the week or whatever it is? Compound that by how many deliveries I'm doing a day. This added extra money. So if I took a picture of the menu, it gave me an extra $1. But this new task does not. This new task does not give you any extra pay. So here's what I want to do with you. I want to get your response to this, because are we going to see more of this? I do think we're going to see more of this. I think, if anything, this is the one that should pay Dashers. This is the one that should pay Dashers. Why? Because again, we've already established it's going to take some time. That time compounds over your shifts, but this is more of an inconvenience than a menu picture. A menu picture where they give you $1. And frankly, I have not seen more menu pictures since at first, the examples I showed you right here. I haven't seen any more of these since I got it. I don't even know. This was what, 6 months ago or something? And it kind of disappeared. But this, if this expands, this is something you should pay Dashers for, because you have to inconvenience staff. And look, let me show you something else here. And then I want to get your responses to this. Folks, if you can, please drop a like on this video. My name is Mike. I've been doing gig work since 2015, helping you make money in different side hustles. So on the merchant end, this is what DoorDash says to help merchants, the restaurants, right? So they say how to reduce missing or incorrect items. They say, well, you can have less items on your menu. If you have a crazy long menu, then it's confusing for people. Accurate photos, et cetera, et cetera. Here is how to be accurate when you're handling offers. And they tell these restaurants, have a label. Cool. Check off the items on the receipt as you pack. Cool. Label the bags. Yeah, we've seen that. Have a dedicated space for order prep and bagging. Okay, that makes sense. Ask your Dashers to identify the orders. So like they talk to you, they say, hey, can you just confirm who you're picking up for? Oh yeah, it's Chris. And can I see the items real quick? And literally you just show them the phone. It takes like 5 seconds, right? So DoorDash is already telling merchants, hey, you can do all this stuff here, all this stuff to have an accurate packing and handling system. So I can only imagine that you only have to do this to the restaurants that are dropping the ball? Because why do we need a Dasher to audit a restaurant who's running their own business and knows how to pack an order. I mean, DoorDash gives them resources. It's not rocket science. We don't, we don't need to extrapolate this more than it is. Match the order, pack the bag, and I'll leave you with this, and then I will get your responses here in our Q&A section. If anyone should be auditing this, it's either, if you want the Dasher, it should be paid because it's adding extra time to the order process, it's inconveniencing staff, or it should be someone internal. It should be someone internal with DoorDash, something. I'm sure they have internal auditors on their own. I don't know how they work that out, but they 100% have field reps. I'm sure of it, because those field reps are the ones that are selling and signing up some of these merchants. So I do not like the process of adding time to a Dasher and you're not getting paid for it. And the only other place I saw this talked about was one Reddit thread, and the immediate response was like similar to what I said. It was like, hey, restaurants aren't going to like this. And there was one example where a Dasher talked about, and then they shared their example with this Dasher item audit. And they said, the restaurant's like, I'm not doing that, dude. Like, yeah, I don't care what DoorDash, I'm not going to open the bag. It's almost insulting, right? It's like, yeah, I got the right items. I know how to pack a sub order, my guy. Like, it's almost insulting to audit a long-standing restaurant, even a restaurant in general. But let me know. Let me know if you agree with that. What do you think of this new item audits thing? Do you think it makes sense? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Drop a like on this video. And I want to hear your thoughts on this new Dasher item audits. Should it be here? And should you get paid for it?